Good afternoon. Happy Thursday. Welcome to this week's Bible study. I'm going to be on here for just a couple of minutes, but I had the urge just to remind each and every one of you that if you feel overlooked, if you feel underutilized, if you feel overworked, if you feel like you've been working but no promotion has come, if you feel just stuck in your role, well, I have a scripture for you that is going to just remind you that God is the one who promotes. Okay. So I'm going to share the scripture and I'm going to just encourage you this afternoon that God is the only one that promotes, not your boss, nothing else, no one else but God. And obviously, there are things that you need to do. Right? Let's just remember that because we work in partnership with God. So there's always things that we need to do to make sure that we are accomplishing the goal and making sure that we're doing everything that God has called us to do to make sure we get promoted. So I don't take that lightly, but ultimately the source of your promotion comes from God. So let's look at the scriptures. It's Psalm 75, 6 to 7. I'm actually reading the TPT, which is the Passion Translation. I love this translation, but here's what it says. It says, "This I know, the favor that brings promotion and power doesn't come from anywhere on earth. For no one exalts a person but God, the true judge of all. He alone determines where favor rests. He anoints one for greatness and brings another down to his knees." So that is what that's the promise that we can stand on this afternoon. That you may be going through something, you may be tired, you may be weary, but God is the one who exalts, and he will exalt you in the right time, at the right time. So, yes, we need to do the work that we need to get done. But the thing is, we always have to remember the Bible talks about how he makes all things beautiful in his time. I think many of us try and get promoted prematurely and then we fall flat. I've seen that so many times in the workplace, and it just ends up being detrimental for the person. So your time is coming. Your time is coming. Just make sure that you're doing everything that you need to do in this moment to make sure that you're ready for the time and that when you are promoted, you can shine, you can thrive, and you can pull other people up when you can, right? And so just a reminder that that's what we need to do. We need to remember that your waiting in this moment is not wasted, right? Make sure that your waiting period is not wasted. Do something. Do something to elevate yourself. Do something to make yourself feel better. Every day, push your life further into the direction that it needs to be pushed into. Don't just wait and with a bad attitude, because I can tell you that's not going to change any situation. Okay, so that's all I had to say today. I just wanted to remind you that promotion comes from God. I wanted to remind you that God is the one who elevates. I wanted to remind you that God's timing is perfect because he makes all things beautiful in his time. I wanted to remind you that God is the one who can make every crooked path straight. He's the one who can speak to the hearts of men. He's the one that can create opportunities for you, that can open doors that no man can shut. He's the one who can strengthen you in the moment of insecurity, in the moment of doubt, in the moment of fear. He's the one who upholds you with his righteous right hand. He strengthens you. He helps you. He's the one who gives you those creative ideas. He's the one who sustains you in the wilderness, in the times where you're like, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm done. In the frustration, he's the one who sustains you. He's the one who guides you, right? We talked about how God is our ultimate career coach. He's the one who advises you, he counsels you, he leads you, he supports you. He's an advocate for you. And he's the one that we work on to. Right? We don't work onto man, we work onto God. We work for an audience of one. So just remembering all those things and meditating on all those things and knowing that God is a God who will never leave or forsake you, who will never leave you stranded. He's always working on our behalf. The Bible talks about how he never sleeps, he never slumbers. He's always working on our behalf, that even when we don't feel it, even when we don't see it, he is doing something behind the scenes. So I just wanted to leave you with that word of encouragement that I know so many people who are waiting for a promotion. They're waiting for that new title, they're waiting for that new salary, they're waiting for, getting a seat at the table. Totally get it, but that's not what we should strive for. That's not what we should strive for. We know that by default, promotion is our inheritance. The Bible talks about every day our lives we shine brighter and brighter until the noonday. So we know that things always get better and better and better. Promotion is our inheritance. We've seen God promote so many people in the word, right? And even in the life that we live. So we know that it's coming, but I think that God tests our character while we wait. And so it's important, or God builds our character while we wait, excuse me. So it's important that we are pouring the right things into us while we wait, so that once we get the opportunity, then we can pour out to others. Or we should even also be pouring out while we're waiting, to be honest. Okay, so that's the word I have for you. Thank you for joining today's session. I didn't even say that we are live on YouTube, but we're done now. But we were live on YouTube. So if you're watching this live, you can comment right now, but if you're not watching it live and you're watching the replay, type replay. Would love to hear from you. I hope this encouraged you, and I'll see you next week. All right, have a good one. Take care. Bye.